Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Northernlion's RimWorld. Actually, it's when we play RimWorld. Anyways, where we last left off. Mathas has weathered the storm. He had a little bit of an issue. But I did, as always, in addition to mimicking Northernlion's lore, world, and sometimes mannerisms, I also read your guys' comments and tips and tricks. And one of which says, hey, Dan, Austin needs some pantalones. Now, that's a valiant tale if we could find some pants, and I thought we had some somewhere, but in the event that we can find some, I don't know exactly what he is wearing. Let's find out. He is wearing pants, but they are awful. But let's not make fun of Austin's personal apparel choices. But as we press forward here, we have some ancient dangers. Summer's around the corner. Let's go ahead and I think what we need to do is maybe take care of Mathas a little bit. One of the things you guys also tell me during the comments said, hey, Mathas is not Crumpet's master, so let's go ahead and see if we can train him up. And actually, we're going to change it to Mathas. He has a bond with Mathas. Mathas hates dogs, but apparently this is not the case here. So everything else seems to be going pretty okay for us. We also need someone in the research warden, so let's go ahead and who can we throw in there? That we just lock them up. 7 of 20 for us. 2 of 20. Austin, 14. Research? What are you doing, man? Stop playing Gungeon. Just get in the lab. Start researching how to make the next Gungeon. So Austin's going to get researching. This was supposed to be our joy room of joy. So let's go ahead and we'll hopefully torch it up in here. Identical blueprint already exists here. Where? Oh, it's right there. Alright, so we need to prioritize some of this building here. So, Ryan, excuse me. You can at least get this torch taken care of here. Mythos is hopefully getting in a better mood. How are we from a food standpoint? And how would we check our amount of food in here, right? We got to check in on the Medici family. Alright, so we got a lot of rice. That's good. I think what we should work on next is Mathas is taken care of. Austin has he has pants. They're not strong, but I think we should probably work on our defenses here a little bit, and also we also need to do some serious mining. So Ryan is doing some wood hauling. Mathas is building a torch. We are consuming some food, and Austin is researching. So with that being said, I'm feeling pretty confident, but I feel like we're not in a position yet that we should be proud of. Mathas is working on the joy room. He doesn't... Uh-oh. Mad animal. A local doe has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Hey, at least it's not an alpha beaver. A local doe. Which one's the crazy one? They're all pretty healthy. That's a buck. Where's the crazy doe? Is she really crazy, doe? That's got to be it. Alright, so it may be time to draft Mythos the sniper. Where is he? He doesn't have his... Where's his sniper rifle at? Who has the rifle of snipes? We have a survival rifle. Am I getting confused? Do we not have a sniper rifle? Are we, Does only Eggy have the sniper rifle? Where's the crazy one? There it is. There's Rob. We're going to go fire at the doe. Dan, let's slide down here into the DMs and take care of this, our version of the alpha beaver, which is just a simple doe. I think we've got a favorable roll of the RNG. All right, here we go. Take a shot. Take a shot, man. You only get so many shots in life. Nice. Ooh. I think we are the chosen one. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's undraft ourselves. Actually, that doesn't sound properly. We don't want to consume it. We want to haul it. Why can't we haul it? That's an interesting... Missing body parts. We don't want to consume it. I wonder why that works like that. Anyways, we could probably use some sandstone creation. What is Austin researching right now? He's researching pemmican. Mythos is doing what? Building a wood chair. Good for him. Alright, so let's move forward here a little bit. Like I said, we do need a little bit of a southern defense. We could build the standard Northernlion stacks. So what did he do? Let's go. He went to he did security. We could make a flying V here and be real Canadian. So we have the water protection there. Let's just build it. I mean, if we want to get real serious, we don't want to burn a ton. We'll build the flying V down there just in case we get attacked from that region. One of the things we should be doing next is hopefully Ryan's doing some cooking, we're doing some hauling. Mathas, I'll tell you what, we're doing all right here. All right, so now I think we need to build some joy items in here. Billiards table. We don't have enough cloth for that, nor steel, nor wood. Let's go ahead and put a fresh chess table in here to be enjoyed by future generations of eggs and mini eggs alike. We don't want a dining chair. We'll just pop 2 wood chairs in here. Like they're popping bottles at the Vancouver Canucks, never winning a Stanley Cup. All right, so Dan's hauling there. Oh, it's a grave. What else should we be preparing for? Ryan's cooking. How many meals do we have in the kitchen? Get yourself in the kitchen. Make us a neck of bread sandwich. And I don't want to hear you yapping. So we have lots of simple meals. Austin's doing some research. Why is he stressed out, though? What does he need in his life? Very ugly environment. Feeling terrible. Cramped environment. Lacks a bionic body part. Wearing worn out apparel. Alright, so we need to get Austin perhaps... should we move? Oh, we can't move stuff here. Once it's in there, it's in there. So I guess what we could do is we could expand this building. Ooh. Yeah, it's a problem. We're going to actually have to deconstruct this. If we deconstruct this, that could be a serious issue. That's not really a great place to expand one's mind. So, I don't want Austin to be upset with us, but sometimes in life you gotta knuckle up, my friend. We could build a new one right here. Let's actually do that. Do we have any sandstone? Perhaps? Can Dan make any of that fresh sandstone? Let's take him and see if he's got the ability. He does not. Fuel stove is reserved by NL. Mistake. Oh, no, there it is right there. Prioritize stone cutting. That should hopefully help us out. What kind of stones is he making? I don't know. Let's go ahead and while we're doing that, let's see if we can at least build some sort of a slate blocks, wood, steel. We don't want to definitely make any of this stuff. Slates. What is he making? Stone cutting. I guess he's making it out of marbles. I don't see anything here though. Alright, so Mathas is actually hauling. Good for him. We're in the heat of summer. It's raining on us and we're just out there kind of taking care of business. I don't really feel comfortable in our surroundings here. There's a lot of hauling. I think we should move our dumping zone here. But it's helpful to have it in a centralized region. But let's go ahead and move it. And we're going to go zone area here. And then we're going to go ahead and put the dumping stockpile zone out here in the back 40. That works for us. And then let's go ahead and delete that zone. Alright, so we may burn some time here trying to haul this stuff, but get all this stuff out of here. Get all that limestone garbage out of here. We need to take over the new millennium here. Excuse me? Playing horseshoes? I guess if that helps you keep the train on time. Anyways, what does that even turn into? Alright, we're doing some serious stone cutting. Mathas is doing some building. I have to say, our equilibrium, we're doing alright. The equilibrium. We should, silver ore. Why are we just letting that be a bygone be bygone? Compact machinery. Let's, who can we take away from their due diligence? We're hauling crap. Alright, Dan, I don't think you need to stone cut anymore. Austin. Yep. He's hideous environment. Very low expectations of himself. Alright, so we need to make Austin his own private workshop here, shall we? So let's do this. Where's Austin's bed? Austin the scientist. We're going to build him his own little private quarters here. So let's add a wooden... Oh, there we go. Limestone blocks. Now we got this. Let's make this... needs to be 8 by 8. We'll make it what? Like this? I know it's a little bit bigger, but... This is Austin's world. We're just living at limestone door. Respect the limestone door, and we'll give him a fresh coat of wood floor for him. There we go. Not enough stored. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct this and then hopefully rebuild it. I know that's not efficient, but look. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Where's the simple research table? We'll throw it in the corner here for him. Poor mood for Austin. What would make him happier? Cramped environment. Lacks a bionic body part. Wearing worn out apparel. We don't have any apparel for him. Unless someone makes it by hand. Just not going to happen. Alright, Dan, that's plenty for that. Let's go ahead and send Austin. Can he go get some rest or something? Or can he go build something? Mathas is already hogging that. Let's get him to work. There we go. If Austin's not happy researching, he can get himself hauling. Alright, not bad. Let's speed things up here. I think we're okay. So we have Eclipse, Ancient Danger. Summer, I should probably read that. Psychic Drone. What does that say? Some distant engine of hatred is stirring and is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region. Only seems to affect the male gender. Doesn't affect... Mathas, I think, is... No, Ryan's a girl. Okay, Eclipse. That's good. Summer has begun. You can build a walk-in refrigeration room. Try and buy, steal, and make some parkas. Okay, so I think that's probably the second deal. Where's our tailor? I feel like me and Taylor might still make parkas. I don't think we have a fuel stove, sculptor, butcher table. We don't have a tailor's table. Dan's working the midnight oil. Good for him. Burning the midnight oil. And why is Ryan sleeping there? Excuse me? That's Ryan. What about here? Owner nobody. Let's give Ryan a fresh bed. He deserves it. There you go, buddy. You deserve it, Ryan. Get yourself a nice upgrade in life. Why don't we build him an armchair? He probably deserves it. Is this thing dead? Unconscious rat. Sleeping in Mathas's room? What the heck? Should we go heal this rat? Rescue the rat from Mathas. We just threw it in the box. What is this thing? Dead for 3 days. Rotting. Can we burn this thing? Alright, everyone's sleeping. Let's go ahead and we'll go full bore here. A lot of rain. We should build some sort of rain repository. Alright, what else we got going here? So, let's go ahead and, Ryan's going to put on his work boots and respirator. I don't know what that's from, but it's the only time I've ever heard it is with Ryan. Alright, we got a raid coming here, boys. Ooh, the doctor and the bishop. I think it's a great spot to hard save. Let's go, raid number 2, yoke up. Alright, so, who do we got coming in here? We have Doctor, who's a villain, male grenadier of the swords. He's got Molotov cocktails. That's not good. And he's got a pump shoddy. This is not good. This is not good, boys. And they're coming from the north. The north will remember. So it's time to draft, Dan. You have the survival rifle. We're going to go ahead and draft you up here, bud. And we're going to have you make a little flying V up top. I guess we don't really have to. We can stay put. Let's also go single speed. So if they're coming in from there, do we go on the offense here? Where are they going to come from? Alright, they're coming, looks like left side. So we'll put him there. Austin has a pistol. We'll put him here. Get them in position to be successful. You get drafted. Oh, we got to go there. Does Mathas have a weapon? He has a marble club. That's not going to help. And does Ryan have a gun? He has a granite club. I can't believe we only have two guns. Alright, boys. We could go on the offensive here, but... Oh, no, that's open. No. Okay. Should we go on the offensive here? He has a pump shotgun. And we have a rifle. That guy's going to grenadine us. Alright, who can we take a shot at? Fire at the doctor. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give him a shot. Nice, let's go, Savage. Savage. Savage, he's the chosen one. One shot kill. Now, is this a grenadier? He is not. He's fleeing in panic. Won't be the judge of that. No! That's not your room. Austin. Get ready, buddy. Austin, this is your time to shine. Dan, sneak in the back door. What is he doing? Stay put. Bishop, you savage. You pirate, you don't come around here. Let's go. Get him. And stay out. Kill him. Finish him. Nice. Oh. I think we're the chosen one. Alright. What did he drop? Fine meat. Alright, I think it's time to undraft everyone. Let's go ahead and pump shotgun. That'll be a beautiful thing for the right people. Let's go ahead and that's good for us. That's a good deal for us. We're going to take him and we're going to strip Bishop. And then we're going to take Ryan, who's taking his time. Go ahead and equip the pump shotty. And Dan, why don't you go ahead and... I guess we'll undraft him. Then prioritize the hauling of that. Alright, so Mathas, how's Mathas' health? Sometimes I worry about him. Needs, rebuffed by NL, ugly environment, wearing tattered apparel. But he's feeling better because he's Crumpet's master. Crumpet is legend. Alright, so we got that under control. We killed someone else too, didn't we? Where's the other kill? Right here. We started a fire. We didn't start the fire. How do we... Wait a second. Dr. Villain. Strip him. He drops some... Oh, we need that. Fine meal. What is that? Molotov cocktails. We could give those to Mathas. I don't know if I trust him with them, though. He's kind of a pyromaniac as a young lad. Alright, so Austin could use some alpaca wool pants. Should we give him a cap, too? A wool toque. Austin slapped that on. Might as well slap the Phoenix Fox skin. Wearing pieces of Michael A.L. Fox. Put on the cap. Austin should be... Austin looks like a freaking savage now. Alright, let's go ahead and undraft Austin. Get him back to business. We got a granite club. Bloody t-shirt. Someone needs to bury him. Alright, we're going to go have ourselves. We're going to make a nice grave in the chasm of cowards over here. So I think it's just structure, production, furniture, miscellaneous. There it is. So let's go ahead and put him in the book of cowards. Or excuse me, in the graveyard of cowards. And see if Dan, that'll prioritize for Dan. Relaxing socially. Not today, my friend. Get to digging. Alright, so Mathas is cleaning that stuff up. Ooh, what do we do here? Prioritize working on strip the doctor. Who's gonna do that? Whoops, we just screwed that up. Alright, go back to work on this. We'll have NL strip the doctor. Give Mathas those new clothes. The Emperor's new rags for Mathas. He's going buck wild in this piece. Alright, what do we got here? So Mathas wants some new fresh clothes. Labrador fur pants for you. Muffalo wool shirt. Cloth jacket. And a Kevlar helmet. Heh, Mathas, I don't think that's for you, my friend. That Kevlar helmet can only protect one dome. Let's have it protect Eggy. Where's Eggy? He's got the dome. He needs it. It's like his chrome bicycle helmet. Alright. So there's that. Let's have Dan, hopefully, bury the doctor. We'll also have Mathas equip the Molotovs. I hope we don't regret that. Synth thread jacket. Who's got the worst clothes here? He's got synth thread tee. He's good. Cloth t-shirt is awful. That's okay. Austin. He's in pretty good shape here. Alright, so we'll bury the corpses. We tag them and we also bag them. What is Austin doing here? Austin? Hunting a wild boar. Alright, man. Go do your thing. Although Austin's almost done with the research. Okay, so we're okay here. That's cleaned up. What are we? Playing horseshoes? Okay, I can live with that. Got a lot of rain here. Growing zone. Determine what should be planted here. So we've got a few issues here. So we need to... Who's our best planter? Guess we'll make Austin plant. Is that, what's more important, hunting or planting? We plant in the middle of summer? Is that the good time to do it? I don't know. Let's go track Austin down here. Austin, what are you doing, bud? That's not for you, my friend. You get to sowing. And I'm not talking about little Debbie's. Alright, Dan's here. Why don't you... He's relaxing. Why don't you get to hauling here, buddy? There we go. We got to clean up this area. Alright, good. So as we press on, things seem to be going alright. Let's go ahead and speed up here. The rat is sleeping. Does that need to be healed? Are we really going to stop to heal a rat? I don't think so. What is that? Berries. And I was taking care of that. Mathas is going into beast mode here. He's cutting an oak tree, okay. Why are we sleeping in the middle of the day, Dan? Take it easy, my friend. Alright, so Dan is what the French may say, les incompetents. Let's go on. What else is going on here? I mean, we've got wooden areas. Austin is got a fresh deal. Can he Austin haul that, or he refuses to do labor? Ryan is cooking the midnight oil here. Go haul that fresh ostrich. Huh. Or maybe butcher it? I don't know. Wooden butcher table. Prioritize the butchering. You gotta save the butchering. Is this thing awful too? Spoils in 2 days. I'll tell you, Ryan's pretty important to our facility here. Okay, this has still got some work to do. We're a night owl, man. That's no joke. Psychic drone, we're okay here. NL's doing some cooking. We got plenty of food. Let's also check our statistics here. Okay. Wealth in buildings. Wealth total. What about colonist mood? We got to get them higher. How can we get them higher here? That's the silver donor. What else would people like? Let's see what would make Austin a happier boy. He's hangry. That's okay, Austin. Why don't you go eat some rice, buddy? Feeling bad, lacks a bionic body part. Can't help you there. Ugly environment. Oh, he is eating. Cancel that. Whoops. He was having a nice meal and we interrupted him. Wooden dining chair. What do we need here? We're pretty happy. Feeling terrible, disturbed sleep, ugly environment. How do you make an environment not ugly? Maybe perhaps we go into joy. Maybe we need some art. I don't know. Temperature, power. Indoors, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. That's comfortable. A little hot, a little toasty. Relaxing socially. Alright, Dan, if you're going to relax socially, prioritize cleaning this rock rubble. We got to get this room finished up for Austin. Why can't we prioritize working on limestone wall? There we go. Alright, so that'll help. Ooh, cargo pods just came in. Let's go check that out. Dromedary leather. We'll take some of that. More importantly, lots of steel slag. That's close to the border, though. Could be a trap. Alright, anyways. Dan, get back to work there. Alright, so everyone's resting, taking their good old time. I think Dan understands the laws of thermodynamics, but nonetheless. Oops, he needs to be buried. I don't like to have dead bodies lying around. That savage life is not for us good. Dan gets it. Kill all our enemies, throw them in the chasm of cowards. Okay, not bad here. So we have summer. I'd like to check our food stock. How do we check that? Statistics. Simple meal. We got a lot. There's got to be a lot of meals in here. 9, 2. Oh, 37 meals. 75 rice. A lot of pork. It's frozen. I'll tell you what, food, we're in good shape. So I think maybe time to cut the bill on this. Do until you have. We don't need 99. That's a little details. Do until you have X animal. You can break it down with eggs and fertilized eggs. What the heck? All right, so we want to take this down. 63 sound. Hey, that sounds a little bit better. All right, so have Ryan finish that up. Mathas should hopefully clear this up. Is Austin in a better mood here? 8 raw food. Insulted. Dan, I hate to wake you up here, buddy, but hey, we really don't want to wake him up. But so he's up and at him. Let's go ahead and haul the fur pants, haul the synth jacket, haul the Muffalo t-shirt. Good. So Mathas is finishing up that area. Austin's new laboratory. Research pemmican. Make a pemmican. A preserved mixture of meat and plant matter that doesn't go bad for a long time. Okay, so we have that. Now we could research brewing for Northernlion's Hoppy IPA, but instead we're going to do electric smelting. We're going to roll with that for now. Okay, that looks good to me. So we've got plenty of food. What's over here? Corn plant. That's ready to be. Growth rate 140%. Is it time to harvest that? What is the difference there? What does that mean? Growth rate. So maybe it's growing 140 times the normal speed. 140% faster than the normal speed. I don't have an answer for that. We have a lot of resources. That's looking good. I kind of want to use that for some sort of power. But nonetheless, things seem to be progressing along very nicely here. I'd like to finish up this room where it's all said and done. Dan, I know you're hauling, but haul this stuff, man. And let's help Mathas out with this room, because did he stop sowing potato plants? Mathas, finish what you started, man. What do you think, this is another honey pop series? Let's go ahead and... What is he doing? He's consuming. We don't want to mess with him there. Okay, so Dan's finishing that up. Northernlion is a cooking machine. Alright, let's go ahead and... Cannot work on wall. Needs materials. Ooh, okay. Will that give us... What kind of wall is that? Limestone wall. Does this turn into limestone? There he is. Okay, he's finishing that up so Mathas can finish his job. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's what the French don't call les incompetents. I have a feeling that something bad's around the corner because things are going a little too well for us right now. Not refrigerated. Someone needs to haul this. Prioritize that, sir. Good man. I'm starting to get the flow of the game here a little bit. We haven't gone through the rough stuff, but we're getting pretty close here. More cargo pods hit the East Bay. Ooh. Sandstone blocks. Steel slag, we'll take that. We'll welcome that into our community of people. I feel like Pablo, what we got going on right now, but where is... Gotta finish this up right here. Why don't you cut that limestone up, man? Where's our limestone? No, Dan. Why doesn't he cook what's needed? Can you set a bill on this? Yes, you can. Get that out of here. Until we have... I don't know. We don't need that many. 100 is good. No, Dan, we gotta finish this before you go to sleep. Something's bad coming around the corners. As we hang in there, I'm gonna say that who is our strong... If we had to pick the strongest member of our society, Ryan's the cook. Uh-oh. Mad animal. A local rat has gone mad. Savage. We could try and tame it. But before we're rudely interrupted, so Austin is a researcher. We are the chosen one when it comes to the steel. We're handy with it. Earn our keep. Ryan is the master cook. And Mathas is the builder. Each play an integral role into our society in Northernlion's RimWorld. What's going to happen next? Who's going to have their boots and respirators? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you guys. We're having a lot of fun in the process. Thank you guys so much for supporting this series. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Our colony, I feel like, although we didn't build anything, I feel like our colony is making some progress. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, clicking the like button does help out a great deal. And if you guys want to see some more RimWorld tomorrow, subscribing is the best way to do that. And as always, feel free to leave some constructive criticism in the comments, and I'll do my best to read it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.